part of the impetus behind this oldest gear contest was for us to be able to remind integrators, hopefully in a fun way, of the value of proper inventory management. Just going off of the idea that, like, a lot of people have these old devices that have been sitting on shelves for many, many years and that were just never used. So do you think this is an issue in the integration space from what you've seen?
Oh, absolutely. Although the irony is, if you let it wait long enough, it might be worth more than you paid for it. But when I saw this contest, the first thing I remember was a story my dad used to tell. This is our 39th year in business at TigerPaw, and I've been running it for about 12 years. My father's been retired off in Florida. And we, in our early days, did all sorts of different things. We wrote automation software and put networks in for a local video chain. Actually, it was a regional. We used to travel and do networks and write the software for the barcoding. And we used to do legal collection systems for attorneys. And what really started us on the path where we are today was my father had a friend who owned an Executone telephone system dealership, right? A lot of physical items. And he said, I have nothing to manage all this. So my dad went out and did a tour. And my dad said, ask this question: how do you have any idea of the age of your inventory? And Don Leith, the CEO, literally swiped the dust off a box. He says, by the depth of the dust. That's how we age this stuff. And honestly, 30 years ago, that was actually fairly true. So it's still a common problem, right? And it is a critical problem. And it's a problem really that shouldn't be the level of problem it is for people, because it's solvable, right? And the real challenge, I think, is it's critical from a cost perspective and a time perspective, right? A cost perspective of buying something that you never sell is a problem, right? Buying something that you've already got is a problem, right? That's money burning, but you also have time issues. When you need to fulfill an order or, an install for a client, and you're waiting on an item because you don't have it in stock, because you don't have a smart enough system to anticipate that, or maybe you thought you had one and it's gone, whether that was from shrinkage or you used it on a job. So you've got time, whenever you got time and money both involved in something, I think that's a challenge. And I think one of the reasons that this space still sees this challenge is it's amazing how many dealers will run into they say, I don't do inventory. Well, wait a minute, you sold $200,000 worth of physical items last year. Yeah, but I just have it drop shipped to the client. Well, just in time is still inventory. So sometimes we'll actually use the term materials management. If you're ordering things to fulfill physical items for a job, you are doing inventory. You're doing a type of inventory, but you're doing an inventory, right? And you've got your warehouse if you keep it. You may have multiple warehouses. Some of our clients do. Every vehicle is a potential warehouse, right? Customer locations, that's another critical one. When you sell it, it goes to the customers. So yeah, this is absolutely a challenge for people, but it's a solvable challenge.